Hi friends, welcome to a gab about a bag. This gab is also a reveal and I won't blab a lot. I tend to go on, but I won't this time. Let's just get right into it. This is an item I picked up from eBay, and I know people have concerns about buying things on eBay and concerns about authentication and things like that. I'll just start right off the bat and say that I have no concerns about buying things off eBay. I've only had positive experiences, which isn't to say that I don't sometimes get a lemon by accident, but I find the return policy and customer support at eBay is tremendous. And when I've accidentally purchased something that was not either as described or authentic, which I guess the same as not as described, but when I made a mistake like that, I have had no difficulty getting a refund and no trouble going through the eBay process. Now, of course, if you're doing like extra eBay processes, by that I mean if you're like not using PayPal or doing PayPal friends and family, I don't even know if you're allowed to do that on eBay anymore. Just buyer beware in that way. But typically, if you are purchasing from an eBay seller and you are using an eBay approved payment method, such as PayPal, it's pretty safe. This is the first time I've purchased something that was authenticated by eBay before I got it. So I purchased the item, the seller shipped it to the eBay authenticators, and then the authenticators shipped it to me. It was still super quick. Initially, I was a little bit like not thrilled because I ordered this maybe March 20th and it said I would get it like March 30th, which is not a ton of time, but if you're a luxury lover and a lover of shopping like me, I mean, 10 days is quite a long time to wait. But it actually went very quickly. The item was shipped pretty much the same day. It looks like it was shipped from like Georgia, the Atlanta area, and went to Nevada, to Vegas, and was authenticated in Vegas. And then it was shipped overnight via FedEx to me. And I already have it. And today is the 22nd. So the whole process took maybe 2 or 3 business days. So let me show you what I got. First of all, it arrived in a box like this. And I'll take some close-up shots and you'll see what the box looks like. But it came very well packaged. I'll just turn a little bit over. So what did I get? I got a bag that I really wanted to try for work. And it's not to say a person couldn't use this for casual purposes, but for myself, I picked it up specifically as a work bag. So let's open it together. It's clearly Louis Vuitton monogram, and this is apparently the authentication sticker from eBay. It's probably too blown out for you to see, but it says authenticity guarantee, return void if removed. So basically this is proof that eBay has inspected the item and made sure it's authentic. The seller did list it as new condition with tags. And let's see. So it comes with the dust bag, the Louis Vuitton dust bag, which again, lovely. And it's about the same kind of quality as the eBay dust bag itself. And these are the cards that it came with. So how does a person have a brand new bag with stickers available for sale? I don't know. I'm not going to ask any questions. Is it like an employee purchase? Is it stolen? Is it blah blah? Let's not speculate, but these are the tags and the Louis Vuitton bag, the Louis Vuitton tag. And this says, this must be one of those new bags without the code, the date code, because there's no date code in here that I can see. So that's what came in the bag. One of the reasons I purchased this on the secondhand market, I was gonna say pre-loved, but I don't know if it's pre-loved because it is brand new. It smells brand new. Is that it was for sale for about $600 less than retail. And if it's one thing about me, I'm gonna get a discount. I love to save a little bit of money on luxury. This bag currently retails for $2,600. The person had it listed for something like $2,200, but then for some reason eBay was doing a spring sale that was 15% off luxury bags, so I got to save even more off of the listing price. And then once taxes were added, it came to about $2,000. So that's what I picked up. Let's do a little bit of a what fits, because I tried to do some research on this bag before I purchased it, and I found maybe 2 or 3 videos, but there's not a ton about it. It is slightly smaller than the regular Sac Plat, but bigger than the Sac Plat BB, which was the first bag I thought I wanted. But then after watching some reviews, I thought that was a little too small for my needs. But I think this will work just fine. So let's get right into here and see what fits. So before we get into what fits, let's do a how it fits. I am 5'4" and period. Like, I'm not especially tall, especially short, especially curvy, especially thin, or anything like that, or petite. But this is the bag compared to me. It does come with an adjustable strap for carrying. So I think a lot of different people will be able to make this bag work for them in terms of length and dimensions and all of that. But you may have seen already, this bag does have the attachments on the sides versus the old model Sac Plats, which had them kind of on the handles, so they would go kind of diagonal, which I didn't ever love. I actually also had the Sac Plat the petite Sac Plat, and it was kind of set up the same way. So that's what the original Sac Plats were like, where the straps kind of went across the opening of the bag. But this is what the new models look like. Also, the new models come with a strap, which I don't believe the original ever did. The handles are kind of that honeyed, I wouldn't say they're patinaed, so that's not correct. They are kind of a honeyed color, so it doesn't have that bright bleached white vachetta that some other items come with when they're brand new, which I quite like. I mean, this is supposed to be a casual bag. Well, for me, it's going to be a very casual bag, so I kind of like that already. Doesn't look like it's going to get filthy, and I probably will be not grabbing this by the handle a ton because I don't really want it to get super filthy and gross. I put lotion on my hands several times a day. That's just how I roll. So I'll probably just be grabbing it by the strap, the vachetta strap, or excuse me, the monogram strap most of the time. But with all that said, this is what it fits, how it fits. Shoulder, has a shoulder carry. Again, I'm 5'5", and there are plenty of holes to adjust this. So right now I have it on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. And I think there's one more. So this is pretty much, I guess I shouldn't have said that there's a ton of room. This is pretty much as long as it gets. So I apologize about that. I kind of thought there would be more holes, but there aren't. This is as long as it gets. So there are no more spaces beyond what I've got. And like I said, I'm only 5'5", and this is as low as it gets. So it wouldn't get much lower. So if you're taller than I am, just kind of keep that in mind. So I bought this bag with plans to take it to work. I am an attorney. I go to court sometimes, though not a lot. I go about once or twice a month. So I got this so I could travel with my travel iPad. So my goal is to carry my iPad in here and a couple of other extra things for days when I just either want to work at a coffee shop or want to work in the courthouse while I wait. I had a pretty good sense that it would fit an iPad because I saw people putting laptops in there. This is my iPad. It does have a travel keyboard, so I use Logitech keyboard with the scroll pad, with the mouse pad. And that's what I would take with me if I were just going to be at court all day, but I knew I would be able to do some like email or easy work while I wait for things to happen. So that goes in there pretty good. I also have an Apple Pencil, which I highly recommend. This is my favorite work setup, by the way. If you have questions about doing mobile work and travel work, I'm happy to answer them and chat about what makes sense for me given what I need to do. So that goes in there just fine. Also, obviously, I need my wallet, which is this even a wallet? It's just a card case. But that's basically all I use, with just a couple of cards. So I put that in there. That fits obviously. And my 4-ring key holder fits fine. Also, generally, I do like to bring with me a pochette of some sort. And in here, there's nothing magical or dramatic, just like a fragrance, a Tide pen, some Advil, and some feminine hygiene products. Just some stuff that I like to keep on hand so that I have them with me in case of emergency. And that fits in there just fine. I also sometimes bring a bottle. This is a water bottle, but let's be frank with each other. We can be honest here. I seldom carry water in here because everywhere has water. I don't have a problem drinking from like bubblers or anything like that, or even sinks. I'm just not a person who's fussy about that, but I do get fussy about my coffee. So I would tend to bring coffee in here. There's nothing in it right now because I'm just showing for the purpose of the video, but really what would go in here is like a latte or a couple of espresso shots so I can mix when I get to work. And that fits in here pretty well. I just slide it on down. All right. Is there anything else that I need to bring? No, there really isn't. So that's about the size of it. It is kind of a flat bag. Plat means flat. It is a sac plat. Sac plat. It is a flat sack. So it doesn't fit a million things, but it certainly fits plenty. That's about it. That's the size of the story. Where I got it, why I got it, how I got it, what I plan to use it for, what fits, how it fits. So all the news is fit to print is in here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please share them. Do you have this bag? Are you thinking about this bag? Are you not considering this bag for any reason? Let's chat about it. Take care. Peace.